What do you get when you combine a prolific goal scorer, a skilled playmaker, and a natural leader? The striker every team wants, Harry Kane. The Bayern Munich striker is the top pick of the strikers out there. But how did he achieve the status of being the best in the world? Watch till the end to learn Kane's most important lesson from his early career setbacks. Do you want a goal rush of knowledge like this one? Then subscribe and turn on notifications. Ever wonder if there were people who missed the memo on Harry Kane's talent? Yep, those people exist, and they walk among us. Fast forward to 2024 Ballon d'Or, and Kane's there, picking up the Gerd Muller Award as Europe's top goal scorer. I wonder what's going through their mind. Because seriously, who else has the complete package like Kane? Go on, name someone. I'll wait. Nobody, right? Sure, his trophy cabinet is emptier than Darth Vader's soul, and everyone is in on the joke. But there's no doubt that when it comes to putting the ball in the back of the net, this Englishman is the go-to guy. Kane's the ultimate goal machine, a no-questions-asked scoring legend. How about we go back to those folks who actually doubted him back in the day? Kane kicked things off with a local team called Ridgeway Rovers and eventually joined Arsenal's youth academy at just 8 years old. If you didn't know, now you do. This Tottenham star was once rocking an Arsenal kit. But get this, after only a season, they dropped him. Why? According to Liam Brady, Arsenal's academy director back then, Kane was a bit chubby and not very athletic. I know what you're thinking. Was he that chubby? No, seriously, it's wild to think the future goal-scoring king was turned down over something like that. But you know who else almost missed out on this goal-scoring machine? Believe it or not, Tottenham themselves. After his release from Arsenal, Kane actually went for a trial at Spurs, and yep, he didn't make the cut there either. Rejected twice before his 11th birthday, he went back to Ridgeway Rovers, his old club, probably wondering if pro football just wasn't on the cards for him. But Kane didn't quit. In 2004 at age 11, he joined Watford's academy on a short 4 to 6 week trial. And here's where things started turning around. During a match where Watford faced Tottenham, Kane's performance was so impressive that Spurs decided to give him another shot. This time, he got in. But it wasn't exactly the Kane we know today. Back then, he was playing in midfield, starting as a holding midfielder and later moving up to an attacking position. Here's the thing, if you ever feel like giving up, just remember Harry Kane's story. Early on, he was far from a standout player. He wasn't big, he wasn't quick, and he definitely wasn't blowing anyone away with his flashy skills. But he had something else. This relentless drive to keep getting better. Coaches and teammates noticed his work ethic and how he was constantly working on every little part of his game. Then, just as he was getting into his stride, he hit a big growth spurt, getting taller and stronger. Suddenly, he had the physical edge to go with his skills. He kept putting in the work, playing in youth tournaments, and finally, on his 16th birthday, Spurs offered him a scholarship contract. The rest, as they say, is goals and more goals, because this 6'2" striker couldn't be stopped. So, how deadly is Harry Kane? For starters, he's Tottenham's and England's all-time top scorer, and he's sitting pretty as the second highest scorer in the Premier League history. Over 400 goals for club and country. Not too shabby for the chubby kid who got rejected twice, huh? Now check this out. For Spurs, Kane hit 280 goals and threw in 61 assists. And for England, 68 goals and 15 assists in just 101 games. The goal counts alone are insane, but the assists, they show you why Kane's different. He's not just a one-trick striker, he's a complete forward, setting up plays and making things happen. To know why Bayern went all out and splashed €100 million to bring him to Germany, making him the highest price signing in Bundesliga history. It's because they knew they were getting a 9 and a 10. It seems his stint as a midfielder in the youth career paid off, because Kane doesn't just wait around to finish a pass. He's out there creating chances, holding up play, threading passes, and even smashing shots from long range. One person who got a first-seat experience of the Kane masterclass and couldn't contain himself is Jose Mourinho. Here's what the special one had to say about the Englishman from their time at Spurs. Maybe he will be responsible for everyone that loves football, to change the way people look at a striker. The tendency is to see how many goals a striker scored. There is a golden boot for that. But a striker can be the man of the match without scoring. The great Zinedine Zidane is also a fan. When asked about the striker, Zizou had this to say. He is very good at everything. But what he always does it towards the goal. So to speak, he doesn't just stay still, but he always attacks space at speed. He is a complete player. He did not seem to be one, but in the end, he is. There you have it. In Kane, you have a multitasker who's a deadly finisher. And what about his finishing? The Bayern striker has got a near-flawless technique when it comes to striking the ball. He hits through it cleanly with either foot and knows exactly how to find the corners. And don't even get started on his aerial ability. Kane was one of the Premier League's top guys for headed goals, and it's easy to see why. His 40 headed goals for Spurs are enough proof of his dominance in the air. He's a threat from every angle, and in every situation as soon as he's in sight of the goal. Kane's also got that one-touch finishing on lock, but he's not afraid to get the ball at his feet, make a move, and carve his own way to goal either. Now I know he may not be as quick as he once was, but he's got the skill and smarts to shift the ball and create his own shot, even if a defender's breathing down his neck. A lot of defenders think they're clever by forcing him onto his left foot. But here's the thing, Kane's weaker foot isn't really weak at all. Show him onto his left foot and he'll still get a shot off 9 times out of 10. And if they do somehow manage to block him from shooting, no problem. Kane's passing game is so on point that he can pick out a teammate with ease, often putting them in a better position to score. Basically, Kane's the kind of forward who keeps defenders guessing. Block his shot and he'll find a pass. Leave him an inch of space and he'll find the net. He's got all the moves in the book, and he's constantly rewriting it. So, how is it possible that a player as talented as Harry Kane hasn't won a major trophy for club or country? It's honestly baffling. Is the Kane curse for real? You tell me, but don't let that fool you. His importance, especially for England, can't be overstated. You could see just how vital he is to the team when caretaker manager Lee Carsley tried to play without a striker against Greece in the Nations League. It didn't work out. England struggled, and it was obvious how much they missed having Kane leading the line. The big man is still very much needed. His ability to link up play, stay calm under pressure, and show up in the box right on cue are what have made him England's all-time top scorer. And his role goes beyond just scoring. Kane is the leader in a young squad, guiding them with his experience and setting the standard for what it takes to win at the highest level. He's the old head in a team of rising stars, and his presence, both on and off the pitch, brings stability and confidence to the group. Kane may not have a trophy cabinet full of silverware, but his influence on the Three Lions is priceless. It's a matter of time before his trophies start rolling in, but no matter how you look at it, Kane is a special striker, and he's got the accolades to prove it. He's a one-time UEFA Champions League top scorer, World Cup Golden Boot winner, Euro Golden Boot winner, 3-time Premier League Golden Boot winner, European Golden Boot winner, and now a Bundesliga top goal scorer. It's crystal clear why every team wants him on their roster.